let's talk about the clock choke. It's a very strong position, all right? And I've been, for instance, even though my opponents know that I'm good on that, in my last 4 fights, I finished 4 guys with the same clock choke. And it's a very strong position. And it happens most of the times when I'm passing the guard. That's why the clock choke appears to me most of the times. Because I'm a very good guard passer. I consider myself a very good guard passer. So what happens is I'm almost passing the guard. My opponent, in order to avoid my guard passing, he turns up he turns in the turtle position. Okay, and he stays like here for maybe 1 or 2 seconds. When it does happen, when he gets in this position, it means that he's a little bit desperate, because nobody wakes up here, so I was trying to pass his guard. You know, he's kind of tired right now. When somebody does that, it's because he's desperate. He's kind of tired. He doesn't know what to do. So that's I can bring to help me. So the first thing I have to understand about the clock choke is the contact. My body must be always in contact with his body. Always. You see, he can move everywhere. I'm gonna be with him. Dá uma mexidinha. You see, I'm always, everywhere he moves, I go after him. Let's say that he's trying to turn this way. I go that way. You see, I'm on his back. You see, I'm always on his back. Always. I'm not holding anything till now. So the first thing, a lot of people try to do the clock choke and they miss it because they hurry too much. You have to be fast, but you cannot miss the steps. So a lot of people come here and they grab here. No, you can't do that. If you do that, he's gonna know that I'm going to the clock choke. He's gonna defend. He's gonna roll. It's gonna be very hard to submit him here. I can pass his guard maybe, but I won't finish him. I wanna finish him. Okay? So the first thing that I have to do is grab here. Here. When I grab here, he doesn't know what I'm gonna do. He might think that I'm gonna be holding here for a while, waiting for him. He might think that. So when I grab here, 2 reasons to do that. First one, to make my contact stronger. I'm heavier right now here. I'm all stuck here. The second reason, when I do this, I open very wide his kimono. So my hand get a little bit tighter. It's funny because I cannot go in there. If I go too much inside, I won't get him. He will know that I'm gonna go to the clock choke, and when I try to get too much inside, I waste too much time. And if I get inside, my hands are gonna break here. My hands are gonna hurt a lot when he turns. You're gonna see later what's gonna happen. So I would say that the best thing that we can do is 9 degrees. You don't need more than that. If you try to get more than that, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose the position. So I'm here, that's it. From here, he's done. If I get 9 degrees, here, he's done. You know? So the second step, so I'm always there, he's turned very quick. Levanta. Get up. The second step, I don't need to grab him here, because if I grab him here, I'm sticking my hand too much inside. So what I'm gonna do, what he's gonna do, he's gonna, he's gonna get my arm, he's gonna roll, and he's gonna pass my guard. All right, so that's why a lot of people stop to do the clock choke, because they're trying to do they were trying to do the clock choke, and they're stopping in some steps, very delicate steps like this one. So I was used, a lot of guys come here and try to grab him here in order to give a lot of pressure on his neck. I don't need to do that. The pressure is not here. The pressure is not going to be right now, it's going to be later. So I cannot do it. So what I do, instead of grab here, I grab right in the middle. And I take my elbow out. Try to get my elbow. He won't be able to get my elbow. Okay? As soon as I grab here, I dive. This is the most important thing. I dive in the ground. I try to put my head in the ground and my armpit the back of his neck. This is the most important thing. So I was here, bing, got there. As soon as I get here, my other hand comes to the other part of the kimono, and I'm gonna dive inside there. You see my head in the ground? Vira pra cá. Vira pra cá. Bota o braço pra trás. My head is in the ground. My armpit is in the back of his head. Here, he can think that he can come out, but he won't be able, because all my weight is in his head. All my weight. And his head is between all my weight and the ground. So he won't be able to move his head. So he won't be able to turn me. So as much strength he wastes to try to get him out, he's gonna be more and more choked. So I'm here, he turned, I go down, dive inside. Once here, I just change my legs and make pressure. And he's done.